the next item would be to review and consider approval to replace a boiler at the Warrens Elementary School.
Attached, you'll see a proposal from Complete Control to replace the boilers. They're not actually going to do the work. They will get 3 different quotes for us. And right now we're looking at replacing one old big boiler with 2 smaller units that will also save hopefully quite a bit of dollars for us. And you see a price right now listed there. Hopefully that will come in around there, but when we're looking for the approval, I would look for approval up to $50,000 because it needs to get prices for it yet, so we want to see what it's actually going to come in.
Okay.
And then once we get those quotes, we will then move forward with the replacement of those boilers. We will take the bid that is not necessarily the lowest, but is committed to doing the work the way it's described here. So that means if it's not the lowest, but they're not meeting some of the requirements within that we're asking for here within the scope of the project, then we may throw that out. But if they're meeting all the meeting the scope of the project and they're the lowest, then we would take that bid or quote.
So, I'm sorry, then Complete Control is just essentially sort of a general contract?
They are going to do the control work for us, so regardless of what we do here, we're going to have to do control work with them because of the proprietary nature of their systems. And it doesn't matter if you use Johnson Controls, who we used about 8 years ago, or if you're using Complete Control, or 3M has a product out there along with many others. Once you have the system in, you can't just jump to a different system unless you want to put the software for that specific system in. And we've been pretty committed within the district to have the same software generated. They're a little bit of ways from being able to.
So they're just replacing a boiler, which is a piece of that, a component of that system.
Yeah.
And that's what
So, and they've kind of been our consultant for all of our HVAC projects, making sure we're getting the appropriate boilers in there. So when we request quotes or bids, we're able to compare apples to apples. Any different than we do with a consultant for our roofs.
I make a motion to approve replacing the boiler at the Warrens Elementary School at a cost of up to $50,000.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to replace the boiler at the Warrens Elementary School at a cost up to $50,000, according to the proposal as presented.
We will be trying to get that project done over break. It just depends on if we're able to get that. We have a limited window there that we can get that done. They figure it'll take about 2 days to get it done. So.
Okay. Any other questions? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. Ayes have it, the motion carries, and so that proposal to replace the boiler is approved.